I had to run out before I burned the place down. FR or not FR? That's the question. So we got cheap FRs, we got expensive FRs, and we got not so much FR. Let's find out which one burns better. I think this pair here is going to win. Actually, this pair here is going to win the same as this pair. It's going to be a tie. Almost all companies in the welding industry, nowadays anyways, require you to wear FR pants. Why? The theory is that they don't burn, they'll smolder. That way you don't end up in a ball of fire. It'll just kind of trickle along and you have time to put it out or get out of the fire. A lot of electrical companies require FRs for arc flash. When they have those high energy connections in a disconnect, it'll produce an arc about the heat of the sun, the heat of the surface of the sun. And that way those guys don't have a ball of fire on them. It'll slow the burn rate down. That's the theory behind the FRs. It's just cotton with a certain material impregnated in the fibers. But I can almost guarantee, unless it's some low rent company out in the middle of nowhere, you're going to end up having to wear FRs at some point in your life if you're going to be a welder, electrician, lineman, anybody who's going to deal with some sort of high heat, high energy situation. My favorite brand of FR is cheap. I want to get a cheap pair of FRs just because they're work clothes. It's like buying a brand new pickup and then taking it out to the job site, putting a dent in it. I don't want a $150 pair of pants and then burn them up because I'm welding, right? I'm going to go with cheap and reliable. Comfortable is a close second though. You don't want to be itchy and stoved up out on the job site, so make sure they fit good. But the cheaper for me, the better. Okay, you guys ready to burn some stuff up? We're gonna start out with the cheaper set of FRs. They're $60, $70 range, not unreasonable. Still, I wouldn't want to burn up a $60 bill, but sometimes you have to. I think they put that price in there because they make you wear FRs. Let's get this thing rolling. So, here's the plan. I know this from experience. You drop a hot berry down in the cuff of your pants. There's somewhere, usually these pants are rolled up for some reason, and your leg starts getting warm. All of a sudden, you got a fire. So, we're gonna start out with just a bare flame to mimic a hot berry because sometimes it's hard to get those to happen. And then we're gonna throw some extra O2 to see if we can really get this thing rolling. Here we go. Yeah, see that old FR, it'll hardly puts itself out. That's the purpose of FRs. It's designed to put itself out. And usually welders, they'll have burns down here and burns right in here, right in their knees. There, see that flame went out. Should we throw some high energy O2 to it? Let's. Holy buckets. That is terrible. Still. Is she gonna go out? I don't know, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. There it went out, it's going out. It extinguished itself. That's what they're for. We know how the cheap pair went. Let's see how this expensive pair goes. This is the higher end pair. This is if you're gonna dress up after work to go out to dinner. 130-ish range. I wouldn't wear dress pants to work myself, but some of those guys like to be showy. Let's burn it up. Give her the old gas. Those ones smell different. Look at them smoldering. I think that cheap pair did better. So far the cheap ones are doing a little better than those expensive ones. Those expensive ones stink. Man, those things smoked up a lot. Let's see what these non-FR, let's see how they do. You guys got to understand, we're going to destroy a bunch of equipment doing this. We'll do this for you. Here we go. Smoke this place out. Oh, look at her burn. I think the FR actually works a little bit. Bet you didn't know you could cut pants with a torch. Okay, there's the cheap pair of FRs. Fared pretty well, to be honest with you. They quit smoldering right away. They didn't hold any flame. They didn't really smolder very long. They didn't stink as bad as the other ones. I don't know what chemical they put on those things, but man, if you're burning with an FR, get out of it. I think the chemical burns worse than the flame burn. But anyways, that would be my go-to. Nice cheap pair of FRs that you're not afraid to burn up. Little trick I used to use, I'd get FRs for my everyday jeans, and then as my FRs wore out at work, I could just roll my everyday jeans into work jeans and then replace them with new good jeans for around the house. So keep that in mind. Okay, you know what they say, you get what you pay for, right? That ain't always true though. $150 pair of FR jeans, them things smoldered so bad it looked like you were wearing lava. I think I would go with the cheaper pair. These ones all but burned up, and they stunk terrible bad when they were burning. I don't know what else to tell you. Save your money for something better. Okay, as much as I don't want to admit it, I used to always hate FRs because it's more expensive than a regular pair of jeans, but they do serve a purpose. This pair here didn't have any FR rating on it, went up like kindling. It actually smelled like burning wood in here when we were all said and done. I don't know if you noticed. Wear your FR. Companies require it for a reason. They don't want you to get hurt. We don't want you to get hurt. Don't get burned up. This is your leg. This is your leg without FR.